is the Fusion Factor.
Hi, my name is Beth Hartt. I'm the editor at Shadow Fusion Books, and today I want to talk to you about our latest product, AC After Collapse. AC After Collapse is a post-apocalyptic role-playing game that is set about 250 years in the future, after a worldwide collapse of society. There are a number of interesting elements to the game. You have the potential for AI rebellion, artificial intelligence rebellion, as well as for despots to take over localities. You had the breakdown of communications as well as the breakdown of infrastructure for things like roads, and the breakdown of communications, and the loss of the distribution chains for the just-in-time provision of goods and services to people. The distribution of food, the distribution of tools and equipment. The game itself, it was the inspiration of Justin Oldham. He came up with it back when we were in high school. I've known him that long. And he eventually developed this, pulling in elements from things that he's thought about over the years, and based on the various thoughts that he had about things that were happening in society, as well as the things that he saw in pop culture. I've been playing role-playing games since I was in college. At that time, female gamers were very rare. We were kind of an odd group. There were actually 2 to 3 of us in our role-playing group at any given time that were female. But it was definitely a male-dominated activity at that point in time. But those of us who were female, we were accepted. We appreciated being accepted for who we were and for our own separate playing styles. We played our characters differently than the boys did. And that element just enriched the gaming experience for everybody. I think that today, in the 21st century, that there's more of an acceptance of people of diverse backgrounds, whether it's gender-based or nationality, national origin-based, race, skin color, any of those things. They don't get discounted as much. This game was developed over a number of decades. Justin Oldham, the creator, had this idea in high school that we discussed and developed. We looked at a number of different things over the years. We looked at other role-playing systems. We looked at other post-apocalyptic games. And we kind of picked and chose what we liked about those systems, and we discarded what we didn't like. What we have left is a combination of things that we liked and things that we thought should be included. It's a classless character generation system. We liked that because it gives the players more freedom to develop characters that are more like real people. Most people in society don't fall into a class. They have lots of different interests. They may have lots of different skills, some of which may seem contradictory to somebody looking in from the outside. That's one of the things I like about the game in particular. There's a lot of opportunities for characters to develop different skill paths. The skill system is based on basic skills that have subcategories of more advanced skills in order to specialize more thoroughly into a field. And that specialization allows characters to have bonuses to the various checks that they might make in order to perform certain activities. Another of the things that I like about this game system is that there is some effort to be more inclusive than a lot of other systems are, in that there is an effort to include characters that have disabilities. In particular, the ones that were focused on when we developed the system were hearing and visual disabilities. There are elements in the game where characters can theoretically acquire hearing aids or other tools to help them be able to function in the post-apocalyptic world. And characters can find or potentially build eyeglasses to help them see better, to see what's going on around them, to find things, and to be better able to survive in the environment that they find themselves in. Another really cool thing about this particular game is that it's not necessarily set in any particular area. GMs, game masters, can choose to set up their games in any location. In fact, folks are encouraged to set their games in a location that they're familiar with, whether it's where they live or it's a place that they have visited in the past, because it gives a more real feel to what's happening. I know I've covered a lot of different things in this particular session. We're trying to compress some material into a short period of time to make it easier for you to get kind of a general idea about the game without going too far in depth. If you do have questions or want additional information about the game, please check out our website at www.shadowfusionbooks.com. Thanks and have a great day.
You've been listening to The Fusion Factor, brought to you by Shadow Fusion Books. Find us online at shadowfusionbooks.com.